All right, so we have gotten access to the MTGO Creator Program, which means we've got a sweet MTGO God account with all the cards on it. And I wanted to put it to use, so I figured why not have a little bit of fun. A lot of red cards have been printed recently, notably like the Mice, Corey Steelcutter. So I said, what the hell? Why don't we try an all one of red aggro deck so we can use LUTRI, the Spell Chaser. The main deck is structured very similarly to like what you'll see out of most of the red Pioneer decks, except for instead of getting to play 4 Monstrous Rage, we have to play some slightly worse, or not slightly, a lot worse pump spells. But yeah, it is sort of the Mice base. You'll see some like past standard all-stars, like Rampaging Ferocidon. We've got Annex. We've got Torbrand, Embercleave. We've got Invigorating Rampage as a sort of monstrous rage lookalike. We've got Dreadhorde Arcanist to flashback some of these pump spells. And then just a bunch of, I think there's about 7 or 8 one-drop creatures, a bunch of spells for triggering prowess, a sort of awkward ancestral anger, but it does trigger Valiant and Prowess and redraws, all that stuff. So yeah, this is the list if you want to take a look at it. I don't think there's too many complexities going on. One thing I will point out is that Rockface Village gives haste to otters. So we can actually haste up our Lutri if that's something we want to do. Works with Hired Claw and the Mice. Everyone knows that. Yeah, so I try to have some overlapping synergies, but at its core, it is just a curve of red cards. So, as one would expect. Sideboard is mostly just a pile of extra removal spells. Unfortunately, we're lagging a little bit here. But I've got a sort of once in future. I wanted to try this against the mono black deck that seems to be pretty popular and might be a relatively bad matchup. Mageblade Lizard for Phoenix, and then just a pile of removal. Obviously, we can only play one of the best ones, so we've got some worse ones in here. Some Herbaresque Forge against decks with a ton of spot removal, things like Control, Case, another mid-rangey card. Spicy Dire Fleet Daredevil that I want to try. I'm not sure what I'm going to board this in. I guess I'm just going to put it in against most matchups. Probably Phoenix, Red Mirrors, and like the Thoughtseize push decks. Eidolon, I guess I'm putting this in against Phoenix, and then a Braid can nab Corey, other artifacts, and Frenzy and Scorching Shot can help deal with things like Children. So that is the deck. Should be fun. Wanted to make a fun video, so I figured I'd throw this together and test out the account. So I will see you guys in the games. Alright, here for match 1. First, reveal our Lutri. And I think this is a keep. It's got a few extra lands, but got spells, utility land, 1-drop removal spell, Torbrand, to give it a go. And on turn 3, we can just buy our Lutri if we really want. Plains. Alright. So Wild Slash isn't the best spell to double up with the Arcanist, but I assume they're playing the United Battlefront deck. Oh, really? Thalia. So I guess it's humans. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I want to flashback this Wild Slash currently. This Torbrand is going to do 1 billion damage. They're just dead. Like, so the Torbrand's going to deal 3, 6 here, and then 4. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the Arcanist is going away. It was going to make the Wild Slash deal 4, And then the Arcanist deal 3. But this is still a ton of damage. Yep. It's a good blocker. It means they just get to block the Zergo. I guess they probably should block the Hired Claw either way. But removal spell and a 1-drop. I mean, this was like a pretty good... like my start was like borderline perfect, but putting up a good fight. I don't even feel like I'm that much ahead. This is a good amount of damage, though. But if they just answer the Torbrand, this is a spot where the Lutri might actually be appealing. So they're waiting to resolve this. They go to 16. I go land Torbrand attack. That's kind of nice. This should have. It's funny. Yep. It's probably the right block. So they're down to 9. Yeah. Well, we've got them low. We've got the Lutri, and then we can just draw a burn spell if we get them in range. That's kind of nice. I guess... You know, it's a weird spot. I think I have a low enough curve. I guess I'm supposed to discard Soakins on. It is extra damage anyway. Okay. Well. Sure. Alright, take 7. Are you a content creator? I'm just gonna say yeah. I don't know if I'm the most content creator, but okay. Well, I kind of feel bad, but dead anyway. So block here is 5. I guess if they were dead either way. No, they block here. It's clean. Yeah. Shout out, my Twitter is I think this. I mean, I kind of stopped doing math and started. Okay, it doesn't stop it. I don't think there would have been a good spot either way, but this is a nice opponent. This is a very pleasant Magic Online enjoyer, so you love to see that. All right, so I'm against humans, and they have Brave, so I want. I guess I just want all my shocks. Can sort of try to configure my deck depending. Do I just want a pile of removal spells? These don't seem important. Alright. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go... I guess Adeline is maybe problematic. I could not put in all of the shocks, like maybe not a Braid because it's 2 mana. You just put in all the 1 mana interaction and then the things that can deal with Adeline. And I could take out some of the cards that are maybe a bit worse on the draw. I could even take out some of the mouse stuff potentially and try to be more controlling. So maybe minus Embercleave, like Hazoret. Sunspine Lynx isn't very good. Hazoret, I suppose, could block if I'm trading a bunch of cards. This is okay. Steel cutter's fine, not great. So -4 is 5. You just do this. Kind of like all these other cards. I want to just be trading and kind of grinding. Maybe like a 1-drop, something I could take out. Anger, is anger better or worse than one of these cards? None of these are very good defensively. Steel cutter could be nice if I do really attrition-y stuff. Let's try that. Oh no. Wait, what is this? Why is it? Oh, okay, it's just lagging. I was worried that I messed up my main deck, my side deck, and did have 60, 15. All right. Maybe, what if I do this? This probably makes things easier. Even though it's somewhat overwhelming. But maybe that's how I should look at my deck when I'm sideboarding. Alright, let's go reveal our LUTRI. And this is an interesting one-lander. I have double shocks. It's like maybe problematic against Thalia. I think I can keep this. This card kind of sucks. I should probably board out the Ire, just because I can't use it defensively. So how good is this hand if I draw lands? It's pretty good. I mean, I have double striker, double pump. I'm gonna try it, I guess. So maybe I just do anger over, or Hazaret. Hazaret could go in over Ire, like in this particular hand. A Braid even, yeah. Okay, so I definitely have cards I think that are better than this. Sideboarding with this is gonna be tricky. Well, I think I'll be happy enough if I draw a land that I'm not going to be greedy. I don't want to take too many points, because if I keep missing land drops, it might come down to that being the difference maker. I think it's a Brave here, but it's fine. Should have done it in my main phase, I think. I could have like baited with, what's it called? Cast this. Can't block creatures with power 2 or greater. So Adeline is just going to ruin my life. Can eat the 1/1 and pump, though. Tap land, okay. Sure. Sort of an interesting decision of which one should I go after. So we have a 3/2, they have 2 cards, and I'm just going to be racing with mice. I think I'm supposed to just let them have the lieutenant and then try to win with the manifold mouse. Okay. Double strike. I guess I'm just going to play Bell Striker, and the next turn we can do like 1 billion damage. And by 1 billion, I mean... Oh shit, Banisher Priest. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that's not good for me. Drew Torch. So how much damage can I even do? I guess I'm going to Torch, Haste, Double Strike. These mouse cards are really good. Maybe I should have 4 of each of them in my deck. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, if they can't kill me or deal with this, I don't know. I mean, that is a lot of stats, but double strike. These cards are just so obscene. 9 is not lethal. Okay, so we will go. Alright, I think we got it. Some very good draws on our part, but I'll take it. The ire ended up being good. Are they not dead? Maybe they're not dead. Am I dead? Wait. No, this is 1 billion damage. Sorry. I was thinking they're -4, I guess. I could have just main phased this. I don't think they had blocks. I don't know if it matters how they block. So what if they block 2/2? Either way, I think it's tough. Okay. Alright, LUTRI mice. Draw the one-ofs, no problemo. GG's opponent. That was a very, very pleasant opponent. Nice start. Alright. Hello. Alright, LUTRI. What's good? LUTRI time. Sand seems like a keep. I believe. Hopefully shock is good against whatever they're doing. Humans again, eh? What are the odds? Okay. I think I want to cast shock. Again. Yeah, I guess it's fine to wait. I was gonna say this is awkward against again, it's awkward to wait because of Brave, but it's fine. Yep. Can't do anything about Adeline. Again, this dodge is Brave. They didn't really hesitate on the Brave for the shock. I guess I get my Bone Crusher to resolve this way. I don't think I have a play that's good against Adeline, really. I could save, like, double shocks for Adeline. I could just technically play Steel Cutter and pass. Maybe that's my best play, but that's sort of bad against Lieutenant, right? I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I overthink Brave. I don't think Brave should be in that many of these decks. Maybe the meta's sort of shifted in a way where it's better, but... Okay. Go after you. This will save it. And then I'll take 3. And I'm gonna just Steel Cutter plus blow up Lieutenant, I guess. Yeah, it's gotta be that, right? So another Lieutenant is pretty problematic. Yeah, that's the same difference. Okay, well, I don't think we're beating this start. Maybe we can hold on. Arcanist. It's another shock. I think we probably get through this turn, right? So do I anger? So Bellstriker can't block. Could just Kumano. I'm going to have 2 chumps. This will be 7. And then Arcanist can clear this. I'll get another blocker. What do I double block a 3? This is 2 or greater. I don't know my land drop. I guess I should start with anger, maybe. Okay, that's a 2/2. So I can double block a 3. This can't really attack, though. 2 and a 3. I think I need to get this into play. Okay. Don't draw anything good. Please. I don't even know what they would draw. This can block here. Single block. 7. I guess, yeah. Well then. I don't know what they drew. They drew Brave. Not sure. You change the color of your chat. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Okay, so we're gonna Bone Crusher, Corey, attack, shock. I saw purple your letter. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're seeing my text as purple? Oh, that card's heat. Precinct Captain, let's go. Okay, more stuff. 1 card. Could have paid attention. Okay. So I think we've stabilized. I guess this is going to have to trade. I can make it 4 toughness. 2, I shoot this. I can't really save it, can I? I can equip the quarry. They're just gonna double block. I'll trade for the 2-1, and then they'll have 3-3. That's fine. I don't need more wild slashes anyway. I guess I am gonna grow it though. To look for a land. Don't really want this Frostodon, so let's wild slash, nab this guy. Trigger the quarry. Hit yes. And then we will always yield. Discard this. And then I guess this way I also get to trade for the Soldier of the Pantheon, which maybe is worse than the 2-1. I'm so far ahead on cards. Okay, here we go. These are also nice against Brave if that is a card that they have. Okay, I drew a Rage. So how aggressive do I want to get with my turn? So this is 3-3. I mean, this is so much damage. I guess I can just rage now and just do it again. I messed up. I should have played the Zergo first. I'm missing the prowess, but doesn't really matter. Why did I just... What did I just do? Did I just take damage from something? Oh my god, Moan Crusher shoots me for 2. I've never had that come up. Okay, don't kill yourself. This is 1 billion damage. Can I attack with everything? So it'll be 7. You did not die. Okay, so 3 blocks. I don't think I can kill him. We're gonna have 3 blocks this way. And then I guess I'm... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's rage. I suppose I'll just rage the Arcanist for stats. Maybe I could have killed him. I honestly just didn't do all the math. So how much are we dealing? So if they blocked 3... Yeah, sure, I don't need this. Whatever. So go trample here. They block the prowess. Oh, they do have it. Okay, so we can maybe try to figure out. So I go trample here. Oh, this didn't attack. Well, that was clearly a mistake. Whatever. Alright, I probably could have played this cleaner. Trying to figure out the math of... Okay, so they just throw everything here. So this is trade. Prowess trade. It's 13 and 7. They go to 1. So they get... But I guess they lose their board. So what are the outs now? So Brave is block, block. I can't die to Brave, I don't think. I think I was fine either way. Okay. So we are against another human deck. How did we board last time? It's been a weird league. I guess Pioneer's probably like, it's just so unpopular that it's just people kind of just playing their deck, doing their thing maybe. Okay. So we can just put in 6 removals for like 6 not so great defensive cards. This is a card that actually won me the match against humans, but I still don't think it's something that I need. And then what? There was like Embercleave, Lynx, Hazoret, Ferocidon. Ferocidon's weird. Both my opponents have had that 3/1 lifelink thingy, but it also just dies to shock like every time, so I don't think I need to be that worried about it. So this is 6 in. So this was a clean 6 for 6. I think any of these cards are better than some of these other cards. Probably not. Alright, let's run this. My giant one-of deck. Gotta remember I have a LUTRI. It has been added. It has been added to the hand. So, it's done something. Yeah, so far so good. I don't know. What are the meta decks in Pioneer right now? It's gotta just be like Phoenix, Mice. I know there's like people are playing mono black because everyone plays a billion links. So mono, just black mid range in general. Something like that, right? Red cards and others. But yeah, it's really difficult to figure out, like, optimizing a deck like this. There was a point when I was building it where I kind of just gave up and was like, you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it too much because it's so hard to really know what's best. Like, typically, you think about your deck in terms of, like, clusters of things. And obviously, you could still just lay it out as the curve is, right? You have like threats, pump spells, removal spells, all that stuff. But yeah, at a certain point, I just kind of gave up and said, it's fine. Okay, this hand isn't perfect. Arcanist seems like one of the most useful cards. I really wish I had a Shock, but I do have 2 removal spells and an Arcanist, so I guess I'm going to keep. If they go like 1-drop Thalia, we're just going to die. But that's fine. I think it's worth just hoping that doesn't happen. Okay. Drew 1-drop, that's nice. And they have no 1-drop, so wouldn't be surprised if they have a Thalia. I just need to find a land for my Lightning Strike. And this is somewhat nice against Thalia into Adeline. They at least don't snowball as hard. Like just the stat line of 1-2. I guess I have the Arcanist either way, but... Okay. Huh. Okay, so they drew this 1-drop and they kept a hand with Portable Hole. Is my speculation. Let's put Arcanist and pass. I think that should be good against most things. I don't really even know what they could do here that would be scary, other than just removing the Arcanist. If they don't remove the Arcanist, I think I'm in a good spot. Okay. Well, we're just going to do the control thing, I guess. So this is a spot where the LUTRI actually looks kind of nice. They just played 2 removal spells because we're a red deck, and now we have this sort of Snapcaster Mage-esque guy we can just add to our hand after playing a bunch of removal spells. So it does look nice in the post-board games. Okay, let's play Kumano. I could play it next turn. I don't have a creature anyway. I'll just wait. I made a mistake. This has an activated ability. I messed up. They can just play a land and get a free card now. So that's my bad. And I told them I have a shock, right? Like I didn't play Den of the Bugbear, so just an obvious mistake, but we'll see what happens. Could try to trick them. I don't know if I care about this 2 points. I'll just suck it up. I just messed up. It's fine. Okay. Well, they didn't activate it, so I didn't get punished. Okay. Well, that's annoying. It's probably now the case that... it's interesting. So how much is this Frenzy going to cost me? Assuming they attack with both their creatures. Yeah, that was bad. Can't really do much about this. I could just play... Yeah, that was miserable. Well, I don't feel like I have a great play. The mana efficient play, I guess, is use the Frenzy. It's going to cost me 3. I'd lose the Kumano. And then I have to use more mana eating the... Thalia. I have to beat Castle with Den, which is doable. Okay. So the last card's a spell. It's a fine draw. Wouldn't be surprised if it's just another removal spell. Can't really attack if it's not a removal spell. I don't know what it would be, though. Yeah, okay. This creature in other words enters. Okay. So let's nab this thing. You have 1 card left. And then we'll add... could just Den. Is Den better? Also just LUTRI. I think I just sack Clue. Like, the 1/1 trades with their 2/1, that's obviously appealing, but I just want to get to the point where I can, like, LUTRI with 2 spells and set up my board. I think that I'll be fine if that happens. I got my land drop, like... And this takes so much of my turn. I think it's fine. Like, it's, like, probably worth, right? Just the same as their castle. But I get 3 damage, but... Alright, so now I just need a spot removal spell. Okay. Spot removal. Alright, boom. Okay, we should be good then. So we have to clear the board with the LUTRI. And then we have 3/3 for their 3/3. So hold control. Let's deal 3 here. And then LUTRI the Abrade. Now you will blow that up. Nice. Okay, so we are behind on life, but we are up on cards. They've got a castle, we've got a den. This doesn't seem like a very good card. Doesn't stay a creature, right? Until end of turn, yeah. Okay. I think we can race that. Maybe I'm an idiot, but this is 7 to 13. They made a 5. Was it better to just trade? I don't really care if they hit me for 3 again, right? It takes their whole turn. They don't make the 1/1. If I ever find a land, I get shock. This kills me in 3 hits. This kills them in 3 hits. You know, I don't know. I think this was a mistake. We'll see. Probably doesn't really make that much of a difference. Okay. So they could draw a 1-drop. They could draw like a portable hole. Brave doesn't work with this. I think that I like my play. Maybe it's just not activate Den. Like, I do think I want the LUTRI as a game piece where I'm just beating them up because my hand is haste, shock, pump spells. I get the 1/1 this way and then I have the dash. I do probably get to use all my mana. Okay, so now they have a 4/4. Okay, so it does not kill me. Is that lethal? What if they don't block? Dash is 5, 6, 12. I'm 1 short. This is assuming, okay, so dash to 4. It's 6, 7, 8, and 6, 14. Yeah, I have lethal if they block, right? Because of trample. Nice. Alright, well, 3-0 with the LUTRI deck. That's funny. We have not lost the game. Alright. GG. Okay, so opponent maybe having some connection issues, but I think they're finally here. Let's reveal our LUTRI. See what we got. This sounds kind of awkward, I guess, but we'll keep. I would love 2 4-drops. Abbott's not really a 2-drop, but we have a 2-drop here. We'll see. If they're like playing a red deck, they might just murder us. But I think I'm gonna keep. If I get thought seized, I'll be very happy I kept. Yeah. Mulligans. Well, if they mulligan, it kind of makes me want to mulligan more. Whatever. We'll just keep. We've been running pretty well. Just hope the top of the deck's good to us. And I do technically have a play on turn 1, right? Like, if they play a 1-drop, I can might to try to find interaction. Mulligan to 4, 3. Wow. Okay. Well, if it's Hardfire Hero into Manifold Mouse and they draw a land. Mulligan to 3. I cannot remember the last time I saw Mulligan to 3. I guess they just want to see what deck I'm playing. It's a LUTRI deck either way. I don't know if it makes much of a difference if I show you like my first 4 cards, but fair enough. If they don't notice the LUTRI, they might. It doesn't matter. They're probably going to sideboard the same way either way, right? Like, even though my deck's all 1-ups, you're just going to put in, like, cheap interaction and stuff. Okay. Let's do our thing. We'll goldfish. Get our goldfish on. They're gaining valuable information. And they get to read what Abbot of Carol Keep does. Could save that for next turn, I guess, but... Okay. Well, another gimme. Okay, well, we'll take it, I guess. I don't know. GG's. I don't know what my opponent was playing. Unfortunate. All right. So, we're playing for the 5-0. I'll count it. That's fine. Next match for the 5-0. Let's get it. All right, here we are. Here we are for our trophy match. Right, let's reveal our LUTRI. Did not win the die roll. Yorion. Oh, shit. Okay. Companion off. My hand looks fine. I guess I'm going to keep. I'm on the draw. But I do have an interesting decision of do I want to play... It depends what I draw, but do I want to play Soulscar Mage? Uh-oh. Well, that's probably bad. Okay. Well, these combat tricks are a bit awkward. Just need our deck to be generous. Yorion Thoughtseize, so maybe like Pixie stuff. Steel Cutter. Okay, so Soulscar Mage probably just gonna die. You know, I guess I'll just play the hero because I can draw something that can pump it. I don't really want to just rampage it, but... What are the odds I have like a Path of Peril? I probably don't really care. Okay. Could have Lockdown, but got Nemesis at least. So just blue-black Yorion. Narset's fine. Don't mind that. Bauble, sure. Okay, well, this Hardfire hero is going to die either way. So let's go ahead. Let's clear Narset and I go Two-Face. I mean, this Narset can get picked up, so I don't think my deck really draws cards, but let's get that done. So they could Bauble here. If they don't clear both creatures, I can Cleave. They might just bounce Nemesis, Omen. But that's not the end of the world, because my guy just has haste. Okay, so they drew nowhere to run, I presume, or found it off Omen. Alright. Dead. Well, this Yorion's going to be hard to beat. With a lot of damage, though. I guess we're just not going to play around shit. We're just going to try to piece them up for... Like, what else am I doing, really? Maybe Yorion next turn. So much damage am I doing? If they have nothing, I'm going to get... It's just copy trigger. So I'm not going to get the prowess. I'm going to get 9 to 5. And then they clear the board. I guess I could just cleave the... Could cleave the Soulscar Mage. It's 6. They Yorion. They clear the Soulscar. My LUTRI haste doesn't really do anything. I guess I'm just getting 2 for 1 though. It really feels bad no matter what I do. And there's not really a way for me to prevent them from clearing all my stuff. So with all that being said, does that mean I'm just supposed to den? If I den, they clear the 1/1. I want to have something in play. So I'm gonna have 5, 6 mana. Ember Cleaves 5. What if they don't Yorion? I could just loot now. I just have no good plays. I guess I'm just gonna den. I don't really know. Sucks. I basically need to put myself in a position where I can, like, get a board and then do pump stuff. If the den dies, that's kind of bad. They didn't have removal spell. So forcing the Yorion's fine here, right? Like, it's good for them. I could draw a removal spell and then, like, LUTRI shoot it down. A lot of things just get haste as well. Like, if I draw a Heartfire Hero, maybe I just win. Inti. So do I just play Inti and pass? So Otter, haste, attack, does nothing. It's 4. I think it's Inti go. Do I play my land? I guess I will. I think we're dead. Yeah. That's pretty good. Shit. Okay, so they have nowhere to run. So I guess they're gonna attack me. Maybe not though. Checks the den decently. I guess I'll just wait. Cause I know they have the nowhere to run. Swift Spear. So Swift Spear. And then I can double Rampage it. Or what? Or I can just Embercleave it. Embercleave it trades with Yorion. So I guess I'll do that. They can nowhere to run or whatever, but that's fine. Yep. So now they're going to start looping this town with Storm Chaser's talent. I don't think... It's 4... Sure. Yeah, we're locked out. I mean, this combination of cards is just so disgusting. All right. That means their hand is just already good. They don't even have to. Hazard, Well, I think it's getting bounced. How much damage is this? I guess it'll get bounced next turn. Maybe we can make this work. I don't know. I'm going to play it. Thank you for 9. Could have nowhere to run. Sure. Well, hate to see it. GG. Pretty impressive showing by the opponent's deck. Yorion is just so disgustingly broken. I don't know. I have so many complaints about Pioneer, but this has been a good video. It's been fun. I shouldn't complain. Comparing LUTRI to Yorion is also just so funny because it's just like, why is this thing a 4/5? What are we doing here? All right, can I somehow win? Do I know what their hand is? Still don't know, right? There's no way for me to live, right? So I can go shock. Okay. Let's do stuff. Okay, you're on the stack. Guess I could have double shocked a flyer, but... Oh, it's 1 short anyway. I thought I would get him. Alright. Okay, alright. This one, I knew they had that. Sorry, my bad. I guess I expected them to use it 1 turn and they ended up doing something else. Okay. Alright, bounce stuff. Well, we have a pro blue-black sword, so I suppose that will go in against the blue-black deck. And then other than that, like, Forge isn't even really that good. I mean, all their spells are permanent, so this is good against, like, Thoughtseize, but not push. I guess this is good against Nowhere to Run. That's kind of funny. We could try it. I'm down. And maybe I just put in the Forge anyway. One thing that's kind of interesting is they can just beat me down. So, like, if I want to do Eidolon, they can just attack me with Prowess 1/1s. Do I want Mage Wing Lizard? Cast a non-creature spell. I guess we'll try this. This can kill Yorion, which maybe is relevant. I guess the case is good. This can also kill Yorion. I think I'm gonna ignore the little otters. Let's get spicy. Okay, we're putting this in. We gotta, just for the funsies. Scorching Shot's fine. Maybe I won't do Frenzy. This can just kill the 2/3 as well. I guess I'll do Forge. If they don't have this town, it can be good. We'll try Lizard, and I guess I'll try Eidolon as well. So 2 drops, 3 drops, and this is basically a 3-drop removal spell. Okay, so they have a lot of interaction. So maybe I want less pump type stuff. Embercleave I think can come out. That can even get bounced. Lynx is fine, but not great. Annex is fine. Nemesis is pretty bad, right? Maybe I just take out my X3s. And And then you take out 3 cards. Any other X3s, things that are just gonna die. Let's take out Ire and I guess Titan Strength. The mice are gonna be a little bit weaker, and then how much burn do I want? Like a braid or anything. We'll just take out Ancestral Anger on this. Maybe Dreadheart Arcanist actually was the answer. I think I keep. Might just get Thoughtseize and die again, but it's not like mulliganing is a great strategy against Thoughtseize anyway. But even though we lost that game, like, you could definitely see worlds where the LUTRI ends up mattering a ton there, right? Like, we had ways to give it haste. We had a +4 power pump spell we could double. Our opponent just, you know, did the bounce deck thing where they just made it so they had nowhere to run all the time. But it was cool. Okay, no 1-drop. This might just get bounced and not do that much, but it looks fine here. Like, I don't know. I think it's probably worth boarding in if it's in my sideboard. Maybe it shouldn't be in my sideboard at all, but yep. Could wait till damage happens. I guess if they have Fatal Push. Yeah, I messed up. My bad. I suck. Okay. It's not that big of a deal, but it might cost me. Shit. I don't know why I didn't think about Fatal Push. I guess I'm just used to playing Standard, and they've kind of just showed me a bunch of Standard cards and Thoughtseize. We'll see, we'll see. My bad. So now they can just do the bounce thing. Maybe they're adding Yorion this turn. I guess nowhere to run. I guess I should just be mana efficient. I could just mouse equip. Is that the most value? I guess neither is great against nowhere to run. Okay. So this was something I should have considered as well, because now I can't double spell unless I draw a land. Yeah, they should have it all. This matchup seems very bad. Like, even if I was playing an actual mono red, like a real mono red deck, this matchup seems kind of terrible. Yeah, you get Yorion. Maybe the Forge can get it done. Okay, that's actually a real draw, right? He gets the 4 toughness. And he can attack into Yorion next turn. Oh, they're the Grim, though. Man, I played this match badly. I don't think any of it really mattered. Didn't play very well, though. I wish I played a little better. It's all good. This league was sweet. I think we lost. Like, the things they're doing are just so ridiculous. Yorion is such a dumb card. Oh, man. I just wish they would have cleaned up the companions all the way. Okay, so what? We're going to get 1/1/1 because our guy shrunk. We've got some stuff going, right? That was a very good draw, by the way. Alright, so what do I want to start with? I guess... I wish I had the mouse. Like, the Bone Crusher Giant would have just got nowhere to run. The Prowess Token would have attacked. And then I would be able to go mouse. Because I couldn't mouse forge Lutri. So let's just draw cards. We got a Mutavault. Could have just Bone Crusher Giant equipped. Maybe it was better to sandbag the Ren's Resolve with the Lutri as well. Yeah. But if we can get them to like 4, I guess we don't even have to get them to 4. I have Lutri, Runes, Mutavault. Like, there's a lot of things I have going on that make it. So I have extra reach. I have 1 card left. Okay, so yeah, they probably figured out that, like, they need to kill me. Lynx. Well, that is actually lethal. No, it's not exactly lethal. Okay. I will play it, though. Do I want to play it in my main phase, too? I doubt they have a counter, so... I forgot I had the Forge as well. So need the damage. This is 2. I just need... Oh, this is going to kill the Mutavaults and do less damage. Huh. So 1 Mutavault lives. So the trade means they're going to take 6. They're not actually going to die. But I don't think it matters. I don't think they can kill me. I take 2. I go to 10. I have 6 and 4. So they need to have removal spell here. I guess I could wait. Because I do actually lose the game, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then they just need to go for the throat. So I'm going to wait. I'll cast this. I'll equip it. And then we'll pass. I don't think that they're going to have counter spells in against me. I could be wrong. Like, maybe they're just used to boarding them in for the links, but... Oh, Hopeless Nightmare. Damn it. I played this game so badly. Maybe they board out their Hopeless Nightmares. Whatever. I guess even if they have Hopeless Nightmare, I don't necessarily die. Hopeless Nightmare kills me, though. If I play the links, I die, right? So I go 10, 8, 6. Yeah, I just die. Okay, so never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm just... Yeah, if I play the links, I die. So I don't really care about this Bone Crusher Giant. I'm gonna block. I don't care about killing a Mutavault. I guess I do, actually. God, I just suck. This doesn't even deal the damage. Okay, they played land. Okay, we won. Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, boy. Alright. I was more worried about that game than maybe I should have been, but... Okay, so we had the Forge. I'm not going to say it was great, but I also am not going to tell you it was bad. Do I want Embercleave? Am I underrating Embercleave? They're just so good at clearing my board, but it does give me something that can make my creatures a little better. Okay, so let's think. There are a million removal spells. Baubles, Nowheres, Pushes. They probably took a Thoughtseize. Just have like extra removal. This probably isn't actually good. I'm leaving it in. I don't care. Okay, so Dreadhorde Arcanist is something I mentioned earlier. I could try like just not having Dreadhorde Arcanist. It's not particularly high value. I guess I can blow up some of their prowess things. Maybe the 2/3. I'm gonna try this. Let's get it. All right, Lutri time for all the marbles. The most powerful deck in all of Pioneer. No, not now. Anytime but now. Okay, I don't think that my hand is particularly good anyway. I mean, I guess if you told me I was going to draw 2 lands, I would be happy, but I'm on the draw of 23 lands. I think we should just mulligan. Like, this is a fake card. This is a very real card, but it's so cumbersome. And then the 4-drop, it's kind of just feels like a mull to 5 anyway. And then I have to hit lands. So even if I hit lands, my hand isn't perfect. Okay. That looks good. I'm not going to pretend that we're going to win, but it does look good. So I guess we're going to jam. I can sandbag the challenger if I really want, and like hope they tap out, and then I get to haste equip. Okay, Soakin's on. I think Soakin's on means I'm just gonna jam my stuff. Probably nowhere to run, but no blue mana. They didn't add Yorion. Well, them not adding Yorion makes this a nice play. And they might not play around Soakin's on, to be honest. They should be able to figure out it's what I have. Because I don't add Lutri, but... Okay, so now we have blue mana. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Because this does mean they have to have 2 removals. And maybe they add Yorion this turn. I mean, getting the sword down doesn't matter that much, but it is nice. Okay. All right. Well, it's awkward for them for sure. Can show up with Mutable. It doesn't do that much yet. I don't have spells, but once this gets on it, it's going to be very difficult for them to remove it. They can just bounce the sword with nowhere to run. But the fact that they're tanking makes me think that that's not what's going to happen, necessarily. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I don't even remember what the sword does. It's like Surveil 2, and then I can flashback a thing. It's probably instants or sorceries, though, right? Okay, what do you say? Let me cast an instant or sorcery. So, Kellen's decent. Steel Cutter is awkward. I think I'm gonna no-sir the Steel Cutter, and I guess I'll top the Kellen. So they can't Yori on me this turn. Okay, so now I don't know the top of my deck. I can Den. I'm pretty sure I'm just bashing. They could chump with Mutable, but that's fine. This doesn't do anything fancy, right? Damage stuff. Double strike. Okay, so I'm gonna bash. Do I want Mage Bane Lizard? Not really. Fortunately, we're not finding any instants or sorceries, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Yeah. And then do I want to just move this sword over? So I move the sword over, they have spot removal. I remove it over again. I don't have the LUTRI this way, but I don't know how much that matters. And getting the sword on this is like very appealing. Oh no, they're just gonna edict it. I fucked up. I messed up. I think I had it in my head. I guess it doesn't matter. Damn. Okay. Yeah, there's no way this wasn't right. Right? There's no way. So they're gonna stack this first, this second. Didn't matter. Well, they shouldn't have done that, right? There's no reason to push. Oh, they don't have blue. Okay, sure. Okay. Like a spell. Okay, that doesn't really do anything, right? So the Embercleave makes the Mutable block a little worse. If they find blue, We're going to Edict, discard, they're going to draw, and they're going to have a giant thing. It's going to be pretty hard if they found a blue this turn. I assume they would have played it. I think Cleave probably gets it done. They could draw nowhere to run. Cleave is still good, though. Like, the Mutavault Chump is not nothing. The Stone Rain definitely matters. So how much speed do they have? 1. Your Dark's like, sure, no. No for them, not for me. Alright, so, haste. No way to double strike. Animate, attack. Yeah, we're just definitely going for the Embercleave. Let us get it. Oh no. Okay, so now they're gonna Yori on me. That sucks. That changed the equation. They didn't have a counterspell. No! I was so excited. We're dead. Shit. Okay, well, battle on. I do have lands and the sword. Okay. That sucks. Ah, shit! Okay. So, if I draw land, I get to Den, equip, attack. Million the Rampage just sucks. The fact that we didn't surveil any, like, burn spells or anything was really annoying. Yeah, okay, so sack, discard, or I guess, yeah. Damn, dude. So close. And they had to change on the Embercleave. What a blowout. I'm so sad. Okay, well, we drew a land. I guess we did have a lot of decent finds. Okay. Well, maybe they have these thing in life, though, is one of the problems. We can mill a shock, right? We can just mill a shock and we win. Mill a shock. Come on, give me the shock, please. Oh. Oh my god, we milled a shock. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Yes. Yes, we did it. We got the LUTRI 5-0, baby. Let's go. All right. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. This was a banger. Maybe not the most competitive league I've ever played, but we take those. An insane final match. The blue-black sword completely carried. You gotta like and subscribe. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.